Hello, just a guide to show how to end this quest for Nepheli and Kenneth Heights, because I had some trouble getting them to spawn in Stormveil Castle. I rested several times there and never got them to spawn at the very end, so if you followed both these quests, what I normally got was this. This was just Gostoc stomping Godric, and that was what happened every time. I rested here several times, and at the grace and several other graces, so every time I progressed the game I tried to come back and see if they spawned, but they never did. What I found out was actually that if you go to the grace and rest until morning, then all of a sudden they spawn. So if you have trouble getting them to spawn there and end their quest, if you follow both these quests, I would advise you to at least try this one, and that's helped me, because I go here and I just pause time and take until the morning, and then all of a sudden they all pop up in the castle, which is rather good, because you will get some nice rewards for doing this, and would actually recommend you not killing any of these. So now they're all of a sudden gone, and they are in the castle, ready to get some dialogue, and they will provide you some good dialogue and some good rewards. So here you have Nepheli.
I must thank you for your aid. I told Father I would be with him no longer. I remembered the vow I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This land is much like the one from which I hail. I will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds. Again, I am Nepheli, warrior. Some call me by the title of Lady, but I remain the same woman underneath, though I have now abandoned my former guidance. I cannot express how much you've helped me.
There you go, Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, great to have.
Should you become Elden Lord, I would gladly lighten your burden. Farewell, fellow warrior. I will remain to summon the storm, but your guidance and your fight surely lie elsewhere. I will remain to summon the storm, but your guidance...
And on to Kenneth, he has some dialogue as well, if you want to hear that.
Ah, nice to see you after so long. Safe and sound, I take it, yes? Good. Ah, quite. I have indeed selected a new ruler. Lady Nepheli is strong and just, worthy of the burden of Limgrave's lineage. Such is the sincere opinion of I, Kenneth Height, no less. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady. But I plan on returning to my fort afterwards, at which time I can fulfill my old promise by raising you to the glory of knighthood. I hope it is just as wonderful as you imagine. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady.
And you have the cheeky bastard Gostoc. If you don't know, if you die here earlier in the game, he actually steals a percentage of your runes every time. You can get them back if you kill him while you're here, but I wouldn't say it's worth it. I will show you in a little while.
As you can see, I'm the new lady's attendant. Freedom was worth squat. Besides, I like it round here. Lady Nepheli still fair of heart and countenance. Still, I have the lady's trust, so I can loot all the corpses I like. I'll let you take a look at the goods if you fancy.
So, if you let him live, you can actually buy one of these Ancient Dragon Smithing Stones. So that is 2 Ancient Dragon Smithing Stones you get from fulfilling all these quests with these. In addition to this, Nepheli will actually be a summon for the Horax fight later in the game if you follow this line. So I would say it's worth to keep both of these alive, and he has some good dialogue, and he's kind of a funny character, even though he steals some of your runes. And this is quite strange actually, because there's a happy ending for all 3, and that is in Souls games, that's quite unusual. Anyway, have fun.